Schwartz with Schwartz Insurance Group here in Louisville, Kentucky. Here with another in our video education series focused on employee benefits. The purpose of our series is to teach you about the basics of reform and other benefit concepts, to share the latest ideas and tactics to help you be successful, and in short, to position you to be a pro with regard to your benefits, communication, and culture. I want to talk today about prescription and prescription drug costs. For most employers, small or large, this is a big topic of conversation. Prescriptions typically run 20 to 25% of the annual spend on a health plan. And so obviously gaining control of those costs is a very important strategy. So, for a long time we've talked about just the consumerism side of prescription drug spend. And so with that we think about the difference between generic and name brand, and helping people understand the safety of generics and what the FDA does for those approvals. And obviously, so just educating folks on the fact that that is what they can and should be thinking about. And also having folks ask questions at their physician's office when something is prescribed, literally having the pharmacy formulary list in hand to ask, hey, if this is not on level 1 or 2, is there something that's safe and effective for me to take that is on a lower level? A lot of states have automatic laws where if you go in and it's a name brand but it's not written, it does not say dispense as written, they'll automatically give a generic drug. So those are things we've talked about. You can also think about ideas such as mail order pharmacy, where you get maybe a 2 months, 3 month supply for a 2 copays, or maybe even 1 copay. So those are things that are built into plan design, and they're kind of consumerism ideas that we've talked about for a while. One of the other areas, especially as you get into the larger or self-funded market, is really just thinking about what are the actual costs of drugs and how do we impact, from a population standpoint, how do we impact costs? So one of the things, for example, recently that we've been utilizing, there's a program out there, it happens to be called RX Choice, but it's basically a program that allows us to go out and shop among PBMs, pharmacy benefit managers. So we have the ability to go out and take any employer's data and pretty quickly go out on a full look in the marketplace in terms of what are all the PBMs out there, looking at things such as their just base prescription drug costs, looking at things like their dispensing fees and their admin fees, and then even getting into the topic of rebates and how do they handle rebates. You'd also move into the area of just how does their formulary operate? Would there be disruption versus a current scenario? How is the network set up, and would there be disruption with regard to what is currently set up? The bottom line is that by looking at things like that, you really can have impact on just the base spend that an employer has on prescriptions through their health plan. And so those are the types of strategies that really a large employer should be looking at. If you're simply insured through a carrier and using their kind of affiliated pharmacy benefit manager, sometimes those are not the best deals. And especially as you get, as I said, into the kind of unbundled, self-funded arena, it is worth the effort to go look at alternatives and figure out if you can reduce your drug spend. So if there's a specific question or concerns that you have about your situation, please let us know. If you have suggestions about future topics, we'd love to hear from you as well. Again, I'm Matt Schwartz with Schwartz Insurance Group in Louisville, Kentucky. Look for the next in our video education series and YouTube to your benefits, communication, and culture. Thank you.